Verse by verse meditations. Genesis chapter 9. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 28. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. The average age of the patriarchs prior to the flood was approximately 900 years. For all practical intents and purposes, this is the life expectancy as opposed to a mathematical average. The average age of the patriarchs after the flood was 320 years. Noah was able to achieve more than this number after coming out of the ark. This average was calculated based on Shem's line from Shem all the way down to Isaac. The 8 that came out of the ark were all alive when the Lord pronounced that the life expectancy would now be 120 years. The life expectancy did not switch or change automatically. In a similar fashion, when the waters were upon the earth and the Lord stopped the waters, the decrease from the high elevations to the normal elevations, it was a gradual change. As we continue our journey, we will notice that there will be a gradual decrease in the ages in which man lived. In Genesis chapter 50 and verse 22, and Joseph dwelt in Egypt, he and his father's house. And Joseph lived 110 years. Should the Lord tarry and we ever get to the end of this book, we will see that Joseph dies at the age of 110. In fact, when he dies at this age, this will be considered old age. So why is this important to us? Because we often confuse reality with science fiction. In reality, it takes time to travel from one location to another. We do not have the luxury of saying, "Beam me up, Scotty." It took Voyager 1 35 years to get to the edge of our solar system, but it took Voyager 2 41 years. It took Gabriel 20 days to get to Daniel. And then we get upset when God doesn't answer our prayers immediately. Consider Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 22. And the Lord thy God will put out those nations before thee by little and little. Thou mayest not consume them at once, lest the beast of the field increase upon thee. And also consider Psalm 130 and verse 5. I wait for the Lord. My soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope.